Hello, today we have Audrey Allen in the building with us. How you doing today, Audrey?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
All right. So today we're going to be interviewing Audrey. Audrey is a personal trainer, and today she's going to talk about how she got to her career and how she's succeeding in it right now. So Audrey, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, like I said, I'm a personal trainer, and I've been a personal trainer since 2012. What led me to this career was playing sports in high school and college, and after college, I wanted to stay active, so I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. Still, I was working as a caregiver at a teenage girls group home, but I was still doing personal training on the side. But I wanted to do something in the career that keep me active, and I thought about getting my certification in personal training, and that's what led me to my career as a trainer now.
So what was the process for you to get certified as a personal trainer?
Well, once I figured out what I wanted to do, I Googled up personal training certifications and found one, paid for it, studied for about 6 months, and I actually failed my first exam. And I decided to study some more. I didn't give up, and I went to Chicago, took a course, and that helped me pass the second time. And after that, I applied at UWM for a second degree in exercise science. And I didn't finish, but I took some courses to help me in my career.
Oh, okay. Now, can I ask how long did you attend school for?
At UWM?
Yeah.
Oh, about 4 years.
4 years. Wow.
I was a part-time student.
What is your biggest success?
Well, my biggest success is helping people become a better version of themselves. I've had helped a lot of people since 2012 lose a lot of weight, and they started, they have a healthy lifestyle now. Like some people was like diabetic, high blood pressure, they were almost getting heart disease, and they just asked for my help. I've been training people I've kept clients for 6 years. They've changed their whole life for the better.
So can I ask, what was the biggest barrier you faced in becoming a personal trainer? Like, what was the biggest hurdle
Oh
for you?
yeah, when I first got my certification, I applied to several jobs at these big box gyms. But while I was doing that, I was doing personal training clients at their house, my house, or at a park outside, meet them at a gym. I was like, that was a side gig, so I was trying to find a career at a big box gyms like the YMCA's, the WACs, and whatnot. And no one wanted to hire me. And I realized a lot of these gyms didn't have any black female trainers. So it was a hard time getting a job, and I realized this is something I can do on my own.
Right.
Yeah.
What is the most interesting part of your career?
Meeting a variety of different people from different cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities, meeting good people and building a friendship with clients, co-workers. I work at a gym. I work at Iron Fist Fitness now. It's a small black-owned boutique business. So meeting different people, white, black, different backgrounds, and becoming a family. Basically, that's the best thing about it.
What led you to get to this point?
The people I'm around, because I was getting ready to move to Milwaukee. I was close to actually moving out the country almost for like temporary and coming back to the United States. And I contacted the owner at this gym because I was friends with him on Facebook for years. I decided to reach out to him. I rented out space at his facility, and like 6 months later, I joined his gym full time.
Wow.
So that's what led me to stay here, because I like the atmosphere. It's black owned, it's a diverse gym, and it's family oriented. So, and it's probably since I've been there, it's the biggest I've grown a lot more as a trainer.
What did you need to get there? What did you need to get here, basically?
Certification. Like some people don't have certifications to be a personal trainer, but I do. So I'll be able to help people better and be more educated.
So what would you say is like your biggest passion or motivation behind what you do? What makes this job the one for you?
What makes a job for me? My whole personality. First of all, being active my whole entire life, being an athlete, and I love having fun. That's what makes this. That's why I love this job, because you can have fun and be serious at the same time and help people become a better version of themselves. But while you're having fun, make them believe in themselves. Make them be happy daily, be healthier, be a better version of themselves. So that's why.
So basically like empowerment.
Yeah, empowerment. Yeah, there you go.
Definitely. Okay, so as a personal trainer, does other people's workout routine interfere with yours at all?
Oh
That you have for
no,
yourself?
like I work out on my own. Depends on the client. I might work out with certain clients, but I work out my own 95% of the time. I train probably about between 5 and 15 people a day, depending on the schedule. Everybody have their own style of workouts. I train them the same, but because of different ages, they all have their own ways of training. So I go from 16-year-olds to my oldest is 67.
So, do you custom make workout routines for your clients, or do you have pre-made routines just for?
A little bit of both. I got pre-made, but most of them, like I have a 67-year-old client who can't do a lot of stuff, so I really have to customize her workouts because of arthritis in her knees and certain things she can't do, but I modify everything she can do so she can like almost do the same as everybody else. So everybody's stuff is modified, but at the same time it's the same.
Are you familiar with calisthenics?
Yes, that's my style of training I do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot of calisthenics. I train a few athletes actually. I do a lot of strength and conditioning also.
With who?
Like I got a baseball player I train. He's 17, young black man. Hopefully he goes to the majors. He's close. He had a big camp last week. I trained I used to train a Caucasian white baseball player and a couple basketball players. I trained on and off, during their off season. So, and I apply, since I was an athlete, I apply a lot of that to my clients, but in their style of it, at what they can do, So I try to make it fun, and I believe like I always have a thing of everybody can train like an athlete, but in their own way. So I train everybody the same, but in their own way, like an athlete. So they can I try to unleash their inner athlete, you want to call it. So.
What gave you the structure, basically, as in what gave you the persona that you are right now?
Playing sports, playing high school and college, and then being around a sports family. My brothers play sports, my parents, my grandfather. So I try to transition that to my training.
So, what is an average work day for you like? Like, how do you prepare to be someone else's trainer?
Okay, usually my days start at, I wake up at 4 a.m. I might have a 5 a.m. client, 5:30, 6, or whatnot. If I don't have early morning clients, that's when I work out myself. And I usually start my clients at 6:30. If I have a whole gap, I'll work out. So lately I've been starting my clients at 6:30 a.m. I'll stop my workouts 15, 20 minutes prior to my first session, and I'll plan over what they're gonna do. I end around 10, 11, and I take a break. And I also do, I do a side hustle. I do Uber a little bit. Not all the time, but a little bit of Uber and Lyft on the side.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. And I'll come back at usually 4 or 5 o'clock to have my next sessions, my evening sessions. People who want to work out after work.
Oh.
So I have a huge gap. And now with that gap, I had launched an online business for personal training last week. So I've been working on that during my break. So so far I got 5 online clients under my own. So that's what I'm doing right now on top of in-person training.
Oh.
So I just started that. Yeah.
So you're gonna make your own YouTube channel?
Yeah. That's the plan.
I will sure subscribe soon.
Oh, thank you.
That's good to hear. So, is there anything you would do differently within your journey?
I don't mind training here as far as I have a great client base, but one thing I would have did different, I still have time. We want to do plan on the COVID kind of messed this up. Travel more and experience other fitness journeys, and I'm not talking about the United States. I'm talking about out the country also.
Right.
I wish I could travel more out the country and train other people and network in other places. I plan on doing it in 2020, but with all that, everything got backed up. But it had me launch my online business, which I'm working on right now. And I did a 21-day challenge, and I've had somebody from South Africa do it. I had somebody from Jamaica do it. So it's good to like, I wish I could like meet people like this in person and do stuff. And that's my goal in the future, like travel to like Jamaica or somewhere in Europe or Africa and do like a fitness class.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
What was your worst diet you ever had?
Like strict, that was strict. Oh, okay.
That's
I didn't
a
think
good
I
question.
did this. I did bodybuilding competitions in the past. I won't do it again. Great experience, but the diet it wasn't a workout, it was a diet that was the hardest thing. I couldn't even eat fruit. Like only fruit I can eat probably like blueberries, the least sugar, but I only can have a handful of that. It was like every day, a small thing of oatmeal, egg whites, ground chicken, russet potatoes, green vegetables. This is my next meal. Protein shake, next meal. Jasmine rice and chicken breast. And then like tilapia and but I had to make it clean. I couldn't make it the way you probably wanted.
No, tilapia is just nasty.
It's not. I had made it black because I had some flavor to it. I had.
I never had it.
It depends on how it's made. Well, I haven't ate it in a while, but those I had to eat so many clean small meals daily. I only get one cheat meal a week, and it was like bad. Like 16 weeks, I lost like I got like lean. I had like lean muscle. I was like 130. I'm like 170 now, but like I was skinny and I was muscular. It was for a competition. I gained that weight right back. I did it twice and won't do it again.
Have you ever won a competition?
Just came in second, but
Oh,
I was always mad.
that's good.
Was the only black woman up there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
an
was-
accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, I know. It was like, and now I see more black women getting into it, which I love, but I'm not doing it no more. So yeah.
So, as far as diets, how do you come up with the diets for your clients?
Well, since I'm not a certified nutritionist, you know, I can give guidance.
Mhm.
I give them like a little cheat sheet, like a list of carbs, good green vegetables, good veggies, and good clean meats, proteins they can eat. They can choose one from each, but make it a small portion. Not telling them to eat like a small meal every couple hours.
Mhm.
And I will like do like a macro calculator, like how much protein, carbs, and fats they should eat. So I'll put in their weight, their age, their gender, their lifestyle, and then like it's a calculator that can tell you how much calories they should get.
Mhm.
So I'll do that, you know, or I tell them go see a certified nutritionist or dietitian if you need more, like a meal plan. I don't do that, so I've
Right.
had people lose a lot of weight just following doing the basic stuff, getting rid of drinking soda, junk foods, and doing that kind of stuff. People lost weight.
That does a
So
lot too.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So, what would you say is your least favorite thing about a workout? Like, what part of the workout is like, I have to do this part, or do you like the whole thing in of itself,
Depends on the day, like
or a specific exercise?
a specific exercise. I'm like, okay, I gotta do cardio on the treadmill. I hate running. I do like sprints. I don't do a long distance. I do sprints. I can't stand long distance running. But I go on the treadmill and do like sprints. I'm like, let me get ready this over with. 20 minutes, real quick interval, like sprint, 30 seconds, walk 1 minute, sprint 30 seconds, walk. That's why I don't like doing it, but I do it because there's benefits to it.
Mm-hmm.
How many burpees can you do?
I don't like those. Oh, that's another exercise I hate. Burpees. There you go. I do them, but I can't. That's when I hate. Like I'm ready like 50, but I don't like it. I'm not going. Don't ask me to try.
Those-
I don't like burpees. That's another thing I don't like.
Those
Burpees.
are the hardest ones to
Yeah.
do because you gotta push up, pick yourself back up, go back.
I don't even
down,
care if
push
my
up.
clients do it. They do it, but I be feeling bad for them.
Man.
Like,
That's the best workout though.
it's a great workout. That's why I have them do it, but it sucks.
It's the best workout you can have. You can do that. You can do that. Like, you can do at least 10, and you going instantly.
Yeah, you're tired. Yeah, and with burpees, it's like you can do stuff modified. You can do it on the wall. For an old person, you can bring your feet back on the wall. But back on, there's ways you can modify it. Like if I had an elderly person, they can do it too. But modifications, though, that's what matters.
I need to see what those look like one of these days.
I mean, it's you go on the floor, pop down, and pop back up.
You basically
jump.
push up, you go into a push up, you get out of push-up position, and then you jump out of that push-up position.
Oh,
You
I
seen
know,
them done.
I know they
You
try to
know,
go up and down
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
you've seen them done
Okay.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the basic gym workout.
Look, there go our
Yeah.
demonstration.
There you
y'all.
go, yeah. I don't do the pushing though, but go ahead. That's what's up.
Look, I'm gonna remember that. 'Cause I need to do it.
That's all it is.
That's what's up, yeah.
So this is a question that I'm sure a lot of people wondering. How long does a good workout typically last?
30 minutes. Depends on
30
the trainer.
minutes.
Like my session's on 30 minutes, but it's high intense. It's not. I don't just walk over to one machine to the next. My clients can burn more calories in 30 minutes than people can be in the gym for 90 minutes.
My
It
cousin
depends.
does all of this, so that's why I know about
You know, so you like, yeah.
My cousin is the most strongest person I've ever met. I'm talking about.
He just came out of jail for no reason.
Man is super strong, and it's all he ever do is just work out.
Yeah.
Like he has his own YouTube channel and everything.
That's good.
Does the burn become addicting as you get used to it? Like,
Oh yeah, by far. And then like I've been out. I'm my first day back at the gym today. I went to work out. I've been dealing with like a hip issue for 2 weeks. I set up for 2 weeks. So sometimes you have to. I tell my clients, if you're injured, take a day off. Don't rush. Don't come back and you're going to prolong your injury. It's something you have to read your body. So
oh, that brings up this good question.
what's up?
How can you tell the difference between soreness and an injury, an actual injury?
Oh, you was telling the difference. Oh, sore injury. Like my injury, it was a sciatica issue, right? On my hip. I couldn't hardly sit. I couldn't bend.
Oh my.
It hurt. Like soreness is just something you can tell a difference.
You definitely can tell.
You can tell it's a big.
Yep.
When you're injured, you can't do nothing. You can't. Depends on what the injury is. If you can't walk, your knees bothering you, like something, you'll know a difference.
You gonna know?
It's a big you'll know.
Because when you're sore, it just throbs.
Yep.
And when you
Injured, you just can't. Certain things you just can't do.
You can't move at all.
Like if you have a knee injury, you have a hard time squatting, walking. You'll know. Yeah.
So do you ever do group workout sessions, or are you only single?
I do group also, and I do classes also. At the gym I work at, I do one-on-one, I do a small group, and I also do like group fitness class, like boot camp style class. Yep.
So do you got a favorite scenery to work out, like as far as outside, a specific
I prefer
gym?
like outside turf, like a football field. That's my style of workouts. I like that. It's fun. That's one thing I hate about Wisconsin or any Midwest period is this weather. I wish I was out overseas or out west because it's just it's different vibe.
You built for Arizona, probably
Oh
hot
man,
weather.
not that hot. That's hot. That's July. I've been there July.
My friend just came back from Arizona, and he was just telling me like almost every night it's like 100 degrees.
Yeah, I can't.
Yes.
I wouldn't. I'll do California, like San Diego. Like I'll just outdoor weather. Period. Just snow and rain. I don't feel like you can't do much here. Like if you live in California, you definitely can work on your own, but just have everything outside. It barely rain and stuff, So
That's why they have a drought, because they ain't got no water.
yeah.
Oh, you're right about that.
They ain't got no water in California.
So as far as how important is a diet when it comes to working out, or your workouts at least?
Yeah, it's everything. It's 80% diet and 20%. Yeah, nutrition is 8%, 20% working out. And you can't outwork a bad diet. Like
Ooh.
depends, and especially depends on the person's body type. Like if you a person that's overweight, obese, or a person trying to cut up to get lean muscle, you want a 6-pack. Diet is important. You could do all this working out, and if you go to McDonald's and eat like crap, you're not gonna see no results.
I mean, you can if you just burn all that fat off, though. Like, the only way it is, like, you can eat fat, it's just that you have to burn that fat off.
A lot of people, you can, but like
You
the
gotta eat
majority of
certain
the time,
types
you
of
gotta
fat.
eat certain times. Like, you can have a cheat meal, but like your overall diet, it needs to be balanced. So you need to have more healthy than bad. If you want to see the results, especially for females. Females have a hard time losing weight than men. From my experience, yeah,
It takes more for y'all to burn.
way more.
For us, we could just,
Look at me.
all you gotta do is just put on a plastic suit, and you can just lose weight by running. We get all that done in like 5 minutes.
Literally.
We'll lose 15 pounds within that 5 minutes.
And you like see all the boxers or UFC fighters with shredded muscles. They was right before they went out to fight. They had a strict diet.
Really?
Because you can't perform either. Well, it's hard to perform if you're not in a good diet.
You so right.
Yeah.
Man, Manny Pacquiao has the strongest diet ever. The man does 2,000 sit-ups a day.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my stomach hurt from hearing that number.
Well, what was my next question? As far as clientele goes, do you have techniques to motivate them, or do they usually come self-motivated? Or
I got techniques. I talk stuff to them in a goofy way. I
Yeah.
don't intimidate them. So I talk. It depends on the client. Like, I have my own different relations for each client. You can't act the same for each client.
for sure.
Like, but I do talk stuff to every single one of them. They like it. They like me acting goofy during the sessions. It keeps making fun, because sometimes people don't want to work out in a dry environment and it's not fun. I try to keep them laughing and wanting to come back. So just keep a smile on their face, keep them motivated. Like, it's more than just working out. It's like therapy to them. I would say laughter is good for you. And I keep them smiling, and then we work our butts off, and they get results. I got certain clients I've had for 6 years straight. They keep coming back for 6 years. A few of them, yeah.
Wow.
I get new ones. I get some that leave. It's a personal training or a career like this is a hustle. You need social media. Well, we need it.
Right. You know what?
Ooh, excuse me.
And that brings the question: how did COVID affect your business as a
big time.
personal trainer?
Oh, big time. We closed our gym closed down, but I did have a few clients that did virtual. And I didn't start my online business. Now I just launched. I wish I would knew the process of how to go about doing it back then. So I had four clients did virtual training every day, so that helped. And then I did some DoorDash and it hurt big time.
So was adjusting to virtual training, was that difficult for you at first? As far as
it was just like Zoom. They log in and we started. They had the equipment, and I had
so
to work out.
they'd be ready to go.
Especially they trained me before, so just camera this time. That's all. That was only different. So.
Have you ever?
I forgot what I was going to ask.
I was gonna ask, have you ever come across a person who was already in shape, but still just wanna?
Oh yeah, been the hardest ones. I'm not gonna lie. But that even challenges me more. Like, I've had one client who used to be a trainer. She was in shape. She's in shape. Actually, she's my business coach now because for my online business. But she like, I thought that wasn't nothing. I'm like, God, I made you do all this, and she wasn't even. She wanted more challenge. I said, you talking stuff. Okay, next session gonna be even harder. But people, it can be challenging for people that's already somewhat in shape or halfway in shape. Yeah, you gotta make sure this stuff is challenged. You gotta challenge them. They want to be challenged.
What is the longest run you ever did?
2 miles. I don't run. That was I tried out for a police department.
Oh,
that
wow.
was that.
That was intense, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had actually it was a mile and a half. We had to beat it under 11 minutes or something, and I haven't ran a mile and a half since, and I will not.
Man,
I don't do that long distance. I run some sprints and suicides. I'm not running a mile.
Was that supposed to?
Suicide?
I played basketball. I love it nonstop.
You played basketball. What position you played?
Guard.
Guard. Oh, okay.
Guard. Yeah. I haven't played in a while, so. But I do I like training athletes, especially female athletes. They're young, like young girls. But I always get boys. I don't. No, I like it. Don't worry, I love it. I always get maybe that's one thing about being a black female. Like nobody, they don't look at me. Oh, she probably can't do nothing. Like, she probably don't know how to train like this, and they figure out she cold. Like especially being a black woman, being black and training some white boys too. You have to be on your P's and Q's,
Right, because they got all type of questions. So
they got questions. They already got people. They can go to somebody else. So I gotta make sure being a black person and a female like that.
So, can you tell us? Well, we can do a bit of marketing. Tell us your website and the gym that you work at and where it's located.
That's Iron Fist Fitness. Located in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, off of 124th and Capitol, right behind Target, actually, in that area. And the website to the gym is ironfistfitness.com, black owned, and my online personal training, you can find all my information on my Instagram page, A2fit_414.
A2fit_414.
Yep.
Okie dokie. And if anyone was looking to become a personal trainer, what is your biggest advice, your biggest tip or some advice you can give to them?
Don't just go on social media and learn from other fitness influencers.
Mm-hmm.
Go to classes, go to get your certification, and go to different events that can educate you about personal training. Because a lot of people just think they can lose weight. Oh, I'm a trainer, and then look up exercises on the social media and call themselves a trainer. There's more to it. Is how you have to there's more to it like coaching and it's coaching actually. How to coach and how to talk to your clients and be a coach
And be flexible.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Alrighty then. I appreciate your
Oh,
time.
no
today.
problem.
Again, y'all, we have Aubrey Adams.
Audrey.
Excuse me.
So you're the only one. You're the only one.
Audrey Adams here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. One of our favorite personal trainers. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you.